I want to take a question from Amelia Doe, please. Amelia Doe.
As a young person, why should I find the UK an attractive place to live after Brexit?
David Heyman.
Amelia, I'm really glad that a young person asked this question. I think my generation have made a mess of this world. And the future is... And for people of my generation, the future no longer belongs to us. The future is yours. You have a vision. It's interesting that 76% of retired people in Scotland voted against independence. The majority of people who voted for Brexit are elderly people. You voted not to leave Europe because you're internationalist in outlook.
You sit up there on the gangway.
Yes, I just wanted to pick up on something that David Heyman was saying. I understood that you were... I don't doubt the sincerity with which you said it, and I do agree with much of what you were saying. But I must speak up as... I'm 27, I don't know if that makes me a young person or not. But
to me, yeah.
You have to speed up to be 28 by the time the programme ends.
Indeed. I voted to leave the European Union, and I resent the implication that automatically by voting to leave, I'm not internationalist and outward-looking. The world isn't just Europe. We're stagnating here. There's austerity being imposed on people far beyond anything Westminster is doing. There are parts of the world, parts of the Commonwealth, India and New Zealand, that we abandoned at the creation of the European Union that we should be engaging with. And there are horizons beyond the edge of Europe. And some of us on the Leave side, thank you very much, are internationalist and outward-looking.
David.
It came into my head, a quote from one of my great heroes, no longer with us. One of the great spiritual and moral and political leaders of the 20th century was Nelson Mandela. And he said two things that always ring true with me. He said, what counts in life is not the mere fact that we have lived, but the difference we make to the lives of others. The second thing he said was, overcoming poverty is not a task of charity, it is an act of justice.
Does that answer your point?
That wasn't a direct answer to you.
Okay, fair enough. I was going to say that's admirable, and I've not said anything that disagrees with that.
Okay. We have to stop, I'm afraid. Our time's up.